candidate of the Radical Left since the transition to democracy. She's a very experienced radio and television journalist and writer, a published author, and she's still only 47 years old. Ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Beatriz. So here is an enormous question to start off with. Do you think, as an individual, that your power lies more in journalism or could lie more in politics?
Bueno, hola a todas. Está muy todas acá, ¿cómo están? Salud castellano, que es mi idioma. Un beso a todas, ha estado muy interesante. Oh, hi, everyone. Thanks for inviting me and having this conversation. My English is at times a bit rusty. This week has been very good to just go on with it. Well, I think for me, being a journalist was vital to go in the politician entering politics as a presidential candidate. It was, I think, vital because I think a lot of things that I could communicate were the key of the policy. I think people understood me. I did journalism. I was a politic journalist. So always my job as a journalist was trying to get the topics or the issues and that people could understand what we were talking about. It was an obsession for me. So I think as a politician, if I didn't have that communication skills, it wouldn't have had the impact I think it had.
When you were, you still are very much a practicing journalist, but before you went into politics, was the one moment where you found yourself asking the questions and thinking simply, this just isn't enough for me. I don't want to just be trying to hold power to account. I want to be that person on the inside.
Well, it was not quite like that. I never thought it until they invited me. Well, I was just developing my job. I was very happy with it. I love being a journalist. I always wanted to, since I was a little girl. First I was thrilled by the phenomenon of communication. And then I understood when I was a woman that it's so vital for people to know or get or access information to have to make the better decisions for their lives. So I think it's a very important job. I loved it. I did everything. I was a reporter. I was producer. I was an editor. I finally was in front of. I was a woman anchor in radio and on television. So I did everything I wanted to do. So I was very happy with my professional life. And I always thought of myself as a journalist. I always was in front of political programs, or I spoke every day of politics, that I had a role in politics. I've always thought that politics are not away from us. Politics is not about politicians. Politics is what we do, when we are considering or we're seeing or watching what's happening with our world. That's politics too. And in a place like Chile, I think after Pinochet, politics are just the things that politicians do. The people have nothing to do there. So I didn't think that. And I thought I stood for a role not as a politician, but doing politics, being a journalist. That didn't seem so far away. But I didn't decide for myself I wanted to be a presidential candidate. I didn't say one day, I could go there. No, that didn't happen. I never thought something like that. What happened was that there were two young politicians in Chile that had a lot of... Sorry, is this uncomfortable?
Yeah. It's okay.
It's only us that can hear the slight howl.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's okay. If it is difficult, just say it will switch off the chat.
It's okay? there are two young politicians in Chile that were known by all country in the great student movements of 2011 that are Gabriel Boric and Giorgio Jackson, and they wanted to meet me sometime last year, 2017, about February, March, and they wanted to meet me. I had interviewed them a lot of times. Not many journalists in Chile, I had that opportunity, could have editorial columns in the programs. I had that responsibility, and it was very nice. I had spoken about them a lot of times. I think they are really, really great men, young men doing politics. But I wasn't their friend. They just knew me because I was in a television program and the radio, and they once said, "We want to meet you." And I always thought they wanted to meet me because they were now creating a new political coalition and was being named Frente Amplio. And I thought they wanted to meet me so I could comment what I thought about Frente Amplio. If I thought it was good, it was bad, how I did it. I looked at it as a journalist that does politics. And when we met, surprisingly for me, they invited me to Frente Amplio, and they said that they had seen me and I could be a powerful presidential candidate. At first, I laughed at the idea. I don't know if anyone, well, I think someone, but if anyone just looks at herself or himself and says, I can be a president.
Or some people do that.
Yeah,
That's the problem, isn't
I
it?
think some do, and I think they are always man. But for me it was, what are they talking about? It's impossible, this is impossible. And we talked a lot, and I was not convinced. And I said, and they were very intelligent, they said to me, don't answer now, just give it a thought. So I said, yeah, I'll take 2 weeks, because this had to be quickly. You couldn't wait, I don't know, I couldn't think it 6 months or something like that. So I took it very seriously. I was really frightened of something like that. I think I was frightened all 2017, being honest. But
Which bit were you frightened about?
well, I think it's a fear that us women always we have, is that we're not good enough, that we're not intelligent enough, that we don't have enough courage, that we're not fit to it, that we can't put that, also be a president to guide other people. I think that is very in us, in women in general. It was the same fears, or the same scared time that I had. So I felt I was not good enough for being a presidential candidate. And they told me, well, they spoke a lot with me, but my family was very, very cheerful in that. They said, yes, they think it would be great. I was not so sure. My children, my husband said, yes, we think you could do it great. And for once in this country, we're going to talk about other things, and we can say, well, you can say, I'm an activist in abortion. You could say, I believe in abortion. You could say a lot of things that candidates never say in Chile. So they were very, very cheerful, very happy with that. I wasn't. I had lots of doubts. And one of the things that really changed my mind was that this was never told in the press. Never knew this. I'm going to tell you for the first time. I gathered in my house, I invited to a dinner, about 10 people. Some of them were my friends, close friends. Some of them were journalists that I trust very much, not necessarily my friends. And some of them was experts in politics. That I knew because I had interviewed them. So they sat with me and I told them that I was invited to be a presidential candidate. And I asked them, what do you think? I had thought that they would can't, this is too awful, you're not prepared and all that. And they all said just the opposite thing. They all said, well, I think it's really, well, I think you're just walking that way. I think it's not a challenge that you can't compromise on or you can't do it. They all said, yeah, I think it's normal. And I was very shocked by that. I never thought that was going to happen. So, well, I talked with a lot of people more, and finally I said, well, okay, let's go.
How difficult was it to be a female journalist in Chile? Which I think it would be fair to say, I mean, no disrespect to your country, that equality is not one of its shining characteristics.
No, it's not. Well, I'm going to give you some numbers so you can know how Chile is about women and men and who takes the decisions. And I tell this, I always speak about this because I'm a feminist. I went to politics being a feminist, so I think it's very, for me it's very important that, because I understand politics as I understand feminism. It's a horizontal way of looking at it. Today in Chile, there's 23% of the parliament are women, and it's that just because we have quotes. Because before it was 15%. We have 11% of concejales, I don't know how you say it in English. Advisors, we have only 15%. No, concejales? Yeah, but our electors.
Councillors.
Yes. We have a category that's elected in the counties where 11% are women. In major women, there are 15%. We have 53 headmasters of different universities, and only 3 are women. 94% of the publicity, the people that direct publicity or are in front of, are men. So basically, women in publicity are what men think about us. There is 5% of the columnists are women. 5% of women are in private directories.
Yes, directors, yeah.
So women really has not the power to decide in Chile. In Chile, and that is why I'm a feminist. In Chile, the ones that take the decisions, the ones that make the rules, the ones who rules the country are all men, not women. So I think that's why society is like that. And it's going to reproduce itself if we don't change that. This is my country, so you can understand what I'm talking about. So every woman in Chile has it hard. It doesn't matter which job has or where she is, if she does work inside the house.